Hey guys, so time for another Shiv Stash video, and this is a very affordable Shiv Stash video because everything is pretty much drugstore or, you know, inexpensive. So I have a few bits that were sent to me as usual, and then a few bits that I bought myself, but none of it really cost too much, especially I suppose in January. None of us have a lot of money. So I'll start off with some of the bits that I'm actually wearing in this for this look, and this tutorial will be up already, yeah, and yeah, it'll be up already. So I have this gorgeous Essence eyeshadow, and I have a few Essence eyeshadows. This is one of the matte ones, no, this is one of the shimmer effect ones, and it's Lola Petrola number 79. So I have this underneath my eye, and it's this gorgeous teal colour, and these are really good for the price. I mean, you're only paying about £2 or £3 for these guys, and they come out really pigmented. There wasn't like a huge amount of fallout or anything with them, so really impressed with these. Then I also got another couple of shimmer ones. This one is Purple Clouds number 75, which I thought looked quite like Stars and Rockets when I got it, but it's more pinky, less purple. It's more of a pinky pearl, but it's still so pretty. So that is that guy. I got this one, which is Dance All Night. This is a Sparkling Effect number 2, another gorgeous one. So it's kind of like a greeny gold is the best way to describe this one, and I have this on my lid today. I think this is the only one that's new because it has a big fat new written on the top of it. This one is so pretty as well. It's Groovy Grapes, another glitter effect one, and it's number 80. I really love these kind of deep, like cool tone purples. I think they're so pretty. Definitely some of my favourite. And I also got a matte eyeshadow so that I wouldn't look like a total disco ball. And this is BlockBuster Matte Effect number 22, which is basically the same as maybe, not Mylar, what's that other one by MAC? It's just like a basic nude matte eyeshadow, which is dead handy for any kind of look. Now I did pick up a few other eyeshadows. So I picked up a few black eyeshadows, all inexpensive, but with the idea of I'm going to do like a black eyeshadow off in a wee while to see which are the best black inexpensive eyeshadows, or even best black eyeshadows in general. I might add a few more expensive ones in there, but I got this guy by Wet n Wild, which I have underneath my lower lash line today, and it's in the colour Panther. So this is actually quite a good one. I wasn't sure how black it would be because it looks a bit more charcoal there in the pan, but it does come out fairly dark and intense from what I can see so far. Now this one to me looks a bit, yeah, this one to me now looks a little bit blacker, and this is by Catrice, and it's the Captain of the Black Pearl. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might already own this. But anyhow, they only cost a couple of euros, so I'll pop them together. And well, I don't know, neither of them look that black on camera, but that's another one. This one kind of has very subtle gold shimmer through it, which, you know, isn't ideal if you're looking for just a matte black. Then I also picked up some MUD shadows. So of course I picked up a black one. Now these are a bit more expensive actually, to be honest. They're about €10 per eye, no, €8 I think per eyeshadow. And this is Onyx, which is it seems to be very black. It's a black matte eyeshadow, and just for the sake of like time, I'm not going to be swatching all these for this video, but I will be using them in upcoming tutorials. And then I also got Vineyard by MUD, and I get this in a local beauty supply place here in Galway called Flair. This one is gorgeous. I wore this, I think it was in my empties video, and I got so many compliments on it. So it's that beautiful kind of like winey colour, obviously, being Vineyard. Then this is called Orchid, and it is a matte eye colour, and this really reminds me of the colour that Jennifer Lopez wore at that whatever award show was recently. So pretty. So that's definitely one that I really like the look of. And then this is kind of like maybe Yogurt by MAC, or one of those kind of like pinky nudes, and this is called Wheat. I thought this would be a really good like transitionary colour, and it's matte. So really like those. I want to get a smaller Z palette, you know, kind of the half size ones where I can put 9 colours in, because I want to build up some of the MUD colours and have them all in the one wee palette. Now I already did show this in a tutorial, so I won't make a big deal about it, but I got you know, the new 40 pan palette by Inglot, but one of the colours I got was this guy here, which is number 391, and I already have the AMC 63, I think, the other black. So I wanted to see which of them would be blacker, and I'm not really sure yet because I haven't really put them side by side yet, but again, it'll all be part of the black off whenever that happens. And then this guy here, which is number 450, and I did use these in a tutorial already, and this is a gorgeous, I actually thought it was kind of like the mud one when I got it, but it's more red based, so it's more of a maroony colour, and I used that in my kind of Marsala or colour of the year tutorial that I did last week. So they're really, really nice. I got them online, and then with a professional discount I think they only come to like €4, maybe €6 per eyeshadow. Very, very inexpensive. Now, sticking with eyeshadows, these were sent to me, and everything else I've bought so far, and they are new from Sleek. They have these iQuad eyeshadow and eyeliners. So this is actually me opening them up for the first time. I need to use the scissors so I don't ruin my nails. So this first one is Midnight Blues, and I think one of them is limited. It could be this one. Yeah, this is the limited edition one, but the other two are going to be permanent in the collection. These are launching on the 25th of March, and they're going to cost £6, so that'll probably be about maybe €7, €7.50, I don't know, but they're so pretty looking. Now there's 3 eyeshadows in the quads, and then you have your gel eyeliner. It'll be interesting to see how well those gel eyeliners last, considering they're not covered, and if they'll get absolutely destroyed by the eyeshadows, but new, they look absolutely amazing. Then this is the next one, and it's Medusa's Kiss. It's like the black and grey one. So what's this? They all have names, of course, like Poison. Oh, I've seen this mentioned in so many films. I don't know why I can't pronounce it. Poison. It's like that god, Greek god. I think it's Greek. Pegasus, Athena, and Serpentine. Anyhow, this one has your black eyeliner, and then you have your other eyeshadows. But that one, it would be lovely for a smoky look. And then there's a third one. This one's already open. Moroccan Mehrr. Moroccan Mehrr, and I think I'd probably get the most use out of this just because it's so neutral. So you have your brown gel there, and your 3 other eyeshadows, which are all very, very wearable. This bottom one seems to be the only matte. These two have a little bit of sheen or shimmer to them, but yeah, they're interesting. Anyhow, it'll be nice to see how they come along. And back to the stuff that I got myself. So when I was in that Flare beauty place, I also picked up this MUD or Makeup Designery brush. I haven't even taken it out of its case yet, but it looks lovely. This was actually a bit more expensive, so this mightn't be in the affordable range. It was like €20. But I'm hoping it's amazing, and it's the 800S. And for some reason, they have like these, the exact same brushes, duplicated with like really long handles, because she was like, do you want the long one or the short one when I was buying it? And I was like, oh, the long one, of course. I didn't, well, I mean, I do have a lot of short ones, but I wanted the long one. And when she showed me the long one, it was like really, really long, whereas this short one is like normal size. So she should have said, do you want the normal size or like the super long one? So yeah, that's what I went for anyhow, and I think it was about €20. Okay, then moving on to a few bits that I picked up in Boots, because it was on a 3 for 2, and I had like 15 quid on my Boots card, so I didn't actually have to spend money on all of these. But I got this Max Factor Master Touch Under Eye Concealer, and I did like shove it on me after my lunch in work the last day and see how it worked, and it seems to be fine. It's like a very light, I'd say slightly pinky based colour. You can't probably even see it very well on my hand, but it looks like it'll be nice underneath the eye, as long as it's not too drying, because it seems to set very, very well. And I don't really know much about it, but that's the colour Ivory. So the colour looks bang on, loads of pigment. It'll just be interesting to see if it dries me out or not. And it was on 3 for 2 with Max Factor when I got that. So I also got the colour Elixir lip liner in Pink Petal, which I have on underneath this gloss today, which shouldn't be called Pink Petal because it's very, very nude. But it's a beautiful colour, and I really like these for the price. I think they're really, really lovely lip liners. I have a few of those actually already. And then I picked up one of the XS Shimmer like cream eyeshadows in the number 10 Pearl, which is this, and these are lovely. So they're kind of moussey cream. They're much more fluid or like moist creams than a lot, like say, than the Colour Tattoos or the MAC Paint Pots. So they seem to be doing very well on the blogosphere at the moment as well. And then these two guys I didn't pay for because they went onto my Boots card. So my friend Kat in work put a picture up of her wearing this the last day on Facebook and it looked amazing. So this is the 17 Wow Skin 3-Way Highlighter, Glow and Prime. So I haven't even tried this yet, but sure we'll pop some on the back of the hand. And I want to do this before my camera dies because that light is flashing good. But there, really, really pretty. I think it's kind of like an in-between of MAC's Strobe Cream and the Strobe Liquid because it's much more, it's much less drying feeling than the Strobe Liquid is, but it's not as thick or as emollient as the Strobe Cream by MAC. And then this is the last bit of makeup I have to show you, and it's the Stay Time LongWear Primer for makeup that stays put. So this seems like it's nice, and it's from 17 as well. 17 for such an inexpensive brand do some really, really nice things. So this is supposed to be like glue for your foundation. That's exactly what it says. This light liquid primer works as a glue to keep foundation on. So that kind of scares me a bit, but we'll see how well it works over the next week or two. And then quickly before my camera dies, we'll see if we can fit this in. I was sent these guys, but I'm going to be doing a review on them now as soon as I change my battery pack, and the review will be up after this, but you can check that in the next couple of days. And these are the 8 new brushes from Zoeva. I'm really loving them so far. Like, they brought out a vegan version of their already existing face paint brush, which I am in love with. I already love this brush. This guy looks just glorious. And you know how much I love my Zoeva brushes. This is the Luxe Face Focus. And it's not actually in focus, ironically. Yeah, so there's that. So pretty. Like, look at the shape of it. It looks like the prettiest egg brush in the world. And then there's other lovely ones like the fan brush, and this is the face curve, and these are very affordable. Zoeva is such an affordable brand considering how amazing the brushes are, and I also got this case for it. And just as I was about to edit, this arrived, but luckily I am camera ready because I just filmed the tutorial for this look. But I'll show you these guys here. So this will finish off my Shiv stash for January. These are all by NIVEA, and they are from the Q10 Anti-Wrinkle age, so I hope they're not trying to tell me anything. But I actually have this guy here from the range already, which is the Q10 Age Spot Day Cream SPF 30, and I love this because I think it can actually be tricky enough to get a really good moisturizer with a high enough SPF that isn't too shiny or that, you know, isn't the right consistency. I actually love this guy. So I've been using this for the last few months, kind of on and off because I mix it with like loads of other ones that I rotate. But what came with this guy anyhow is the Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Night Cream. So this has the coenzyme Q10, which I actually have a good few bits that contain that, and creatine. And creatine is supposed to be really strong along with the Q10 for fighting wrinkles and reducing the appearance of fine lines and that. So yeah, this is just supposed to be good for wrinkles, I suppose, and this also is extremely hydrating, so that's always good. I also got the day cream. This is the SPF 15. It's the anti-wrinkle one. It's not the, yeah, that one is the spot reducing one because it has such a high SPF in it. This is the lower one, and I'd say my mum will probably be getting this. The only reason is because I usually always go for higher SPF, and I actually have a few other things with an SPF of 15. But again, this has the coenzyme Q10 with the creatine, and just a really nice, again, formula, because I give it a smell and a kind of a look, and it's similar in like feel and look and everything to the other one. Now this I'm really excited about. This is the Q10 Plus Anti-Wrinkle Serum Pearls. So if you can see there, it focuses, there's all these wee golden, well yeah, kind of goldeny yellow pearls in this. But when you when you dispense it onto the back of your hand, of course it just comes out like that. So it just looks like you know, your serum or whatever. It goes on very, very yellow, but once you blend it in, it's actually fine. It doesn't keep your face looking yellow. But one thing I was really interested when I tried it out last night before bed is that it dries matte, totally matte on the face. You have, like, your face is dry and matte to the touch, which most serums, bar the hyaluron, yeah, did I pronounce that right? Bar the hyaluron, keep me quite kind of moist feeling. But again, this is also really, really heavy in hyaluronic acid. So this, yeah, powerful formula of hyaluronic acid proves anti-wrinkle power. So I'm all for hyaluronic acid. That is hyaluronic. Why do I keep saying hyaluronic? I'm getting confused. Hyaluronic acid, because it's such a, you know, such an amazing ingredient for plumping out the skin and for keeping it healthy, because the more moisture that's kept in your skin as well, the stronger your protective barrier on the face. So it actually keeps your skin healthier in that way. So this is supposed to soften and smooth the surface, again reduces the look of wrinkles because it still contains some of those other ingredients, and it's just kind of a cool serum. So that's one that I'm liking and that I'm definitely keeping for myself. And then I've also got this eye cream. So this is the Q10 Plus Anti-Wrinkle Eye Cream. Again, they're all from the same range, and this is, bam, just that there. So I did try it on last night before bed. Again, I had a feeling that it was a little bit drier to the touch than other eye creams, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I usually go for extremely hydrating eye creams. Now this is supposed to be really hydrating because does this contain hyaluronic acid? Let me just check. I don't think this has hyaluronic acid in it, but it does have other humectants. Like, it has glycerin really high up straight after the after the aqua, after the water. So it would help plump out the skin, but it has a much drier, again, to the touch feel than a lot of other eye creams. So what I think this would be really good for is if you're using a very fluid or really, really creamy eye cream that sometimes is too much over a very hydrating or like emollient eye cream, if that makes sense. So again, it'll be good to give this a go and see what it works well with. But it does say minimizes dark eye circles or under eye circles, reduces the appearance of wrinkles and smooths out the skin. So yeah, I'm all for eye creams anyhow. I'm a bit bonkers when it comes to eye creams. I would lash them on, you know, morning, noon and night, every hour on the hour if I could. Which is probably a little bit overboard, but you know what I mean. I just really, really like eye creams. So that is the end of this month's stash. I think I might make this a monthly thing because it just stops things from building up too much, and it means I can use them as well without having to wait to film them in this video or this stash video. So I'll see you all in my next video, guys. Thanks so much for watching and chat soon. Slán.